The Eagles were one win away.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave it. From hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. Will the Birds take a step back or forward this year, Swagu? What do you think?
I think forward. I think they got a legit shot to win the Super Bowl and get back to the game and win the Super Bowl with this roster intact, because you still have that window. I know Jalen Hurts just received a big deal, but the offensive line is intact. This offense is going to be intact. Howie Roseman has done a good job of drafting, especially in the interior of the line of scrimmage. And I think that's where he'll go when you start thinking about Philly and the departures, but also what they could have the potential to add. But I just go back to the quarterback, man. And I go back to Jalen Hurts and that last year, the year we saw him finish second in MVP voting, that wasn't a fluke. This dude is going to continue to push forward. He's going to continue to get better. He's going to continue to put a demand on everyone else around him to push forward and get better as well. And I think when you look at Philly, remember, this team is not far removed from winning a Super Bowl. Now, it was done a different way, and it was structured a different way with a different head coach. And I know they've had some departures in this coaching staff, but I think you find that consistency when you got a play caller like Jalen Hurts, when you got to play a dude at quarterback that is going to he's going to entrust everything and make everything better around him, illuminate everything better around him. So when I look at this Philadelphia Eagles team, I think the sky's the limit. And show me somebody in the NFC that you think is very scary outside of San Francisco, and they have a quarterback question with them coming into the season as well. I expect the Lions to be better, but I still got the Philadelphia Eagles, the kings of the NFC, as we approach this upcoming draft and season.
I can't definitively disagree with you. I suspect you may be wrong. I don't expect the Eagles to fade to the point where they're to fade into oblivion, like something suddenly they're irrelevant. I expect them to be knocking at the door. All the pieces are there. A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Quez Watkins, and Gainwell is not the running back spot. Not Sanders is going. We get all of that. But I'm just of the mindset the only reason I anticipate the Eagles taking a step back, because a step forward means they win the Super Bowl championship. A step back means they don't. Okay? Because they were in position to take Kansas City out, but you ultimately lost that game. And so when I look at it, I look at Kansas City there. I look at all the teams in the AFC. I got Kansas City. I got Cincinnati I can't ignore, okay? I got Buffalo that I can't ignore, right? I'm looking at all of that, okay? And then in the NFC, I can't summarily dismiss San Francisco. And I guess it's sort of sympathetic in this regard. Damn, you didn't even have
the quarterback.
I mean, my God, who does that happen to? I mean, come on, y'all. Yeah. I've never seen an NFL team lose 4 quarterbacks in the same season. There's 4 quarterbacks in the same season. All right, Trey Lance goes down, Garoppolo goes down, Purdy goes down, his backup goes down. I mean, they literally in an NFC championship game, I have never felt more sorry for a team that in the NFC Championship game when you had Christian McCaffrey lining up behind center, everybody and their grandmother knew you can't throw the football. The game was over because you literally, Deebo Samuel, George Kittle, and these boys had no one to throw them the football.
No shot.
Think about that. That is an aberration. And so because of the aberration that exists within them from last season, I can't imagine that would happen again. I know Purdy ain't going to start up the season or Trey Lance not going to start up the season, but at least one, if not both, will be ready come playoff time. And I'm of the mindset that if they go against the Eagles, this time with a fully loaded squad, all things being equal on both sides for both teams, I'm not sure Philly comes out of the NFC. I'm not sure.
That's safe.
I'm not sure about that.
Could we surmise? I'm going to use one of your words. Could we surmise that the Philadelphia Eagles were still the better football team if the quarterback wouldn't have got hurt from San Francisco?
Wait a minute. We talked about this, you and I, on national television.
Right.
You know, we both had the Eagles going to the Super Bowl. We thought it was tight. Yes. It was up in the air. It was up for grabs because San Francisco's defense was so elite that if anybody could neutralize what Philadelphia was going to throw at them, it would be San Francisco. And so to me, that's why I bring that into the equation. When you got a defense that elite, if you know what you're doing, Kyle Shanahan runs the show in San Francisco. We all understand that. He knows what the hell he's doing. Could you find a way to offset what the Philadelphia Eagles defensively would try to throw at you, with him calling plays,
Let's
hell
say
yeah.
that's fair. That is fair.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.